Hello everyone and welcome to the email marketing practical session. So in this video we'll be learning completely everything about GetResponse. So we'll be learning how to create an account on GetResponse, how to create newsletters, how to create the templates and everything in Autoresponder. In this video series you'll be completely learning everything which is there in GetResponse and which is used to do the email marketing. So talking about GetResponse, it is one of the most opted interface for email marketing. Apart from GetResponse, there are many other platforms like MailChimp, Aweber, iNizer, among which MailChimp is one of the very popular name in free email marketing. But out here, we will be learning about GetResponse, which gives us a 30-day trial, which is sufficient enough for us to understand and in practice all the peripherals of email marketing. And I'm pretty sure after watching this video, you would be equipped enough to make everything which is there in GetResponse as well as in email marketing. So let's start. So the first thing that we need to do after going to GetResponse is we need to enter an email ID here. Once we have entered an email ID here, then only we would be able to activate our free account. So let's enter an email ID. So like I'm entering one of the email IDs which I am having so that on that email ID I can use it. So once you have entered an email ID, it will be sending a verification email of yours. It is asking me what's my name. So my name is Kunal. It is also asking me to give a password. So I've entered a password. Now click on create account. Once I've just completed the form, it would be probably sending a response to my account in order to validate whether I'm the owner of the email ID which is being provided from my side or not. So let's just wait. Meanwhile, let's dive down to the email account of mine where I might have received an activation link or a confirmation link regarding the account opening of GetResponse. Let's look at the email ID of mine. So after opening my email ID, I can see there is an email which is in front of me, which is from the GetResponse team, where it is asking me to activate the GetResponse. So let's just check. So out in my email ID, I can see there is an activation link which is being sent from the GetResponse on my email ID. So let's just click on this and activate my account. On clicking of the button, I'm being redirected again towards the GetResponse panel only, where probably the further registrations I might need to complete in order to get the complete access of whatever options are available in GetResponse. So once clicking on the list, when we are redirected out in the GetResponse, this is the form which is appearing, which I need to fill it so that I can continue further. So I'd be filling it with small amount of details that they want, and let me just complete it. I would suggest while giving your details, at least give your cell phone number correct, because sometimes they do validate, the GetResponse team do validate your credentials by sending an OTP or something on the given phone number. So it is suggested that the phone number should be the correct one. So once I have provided all the details, now I would be again redirected towards the main interface of GetResponse. So when I'm just redirected out here, a small pop is coming where they are giving me what is the program certification cost and something like this. So I can take him maybe later, take me to the dashboard. So the first thing that we need to do out here is we need to just check out what are the available options present, and later on we can just work on those certifications and expansion. So as I can see on the top of the screen, it is already written the trial account expires in 30 days. So for 30 days, next 30 days, I am having the complete access of all the features which is present in GetResponse. So from here only we'll be starting the learning of all the modules one by one in GetResponse and email marketing. So the first thing that we will be learning in GetResponse is how to make a form. Many times you might have seen in a website that a form is present or embedded where you ask the subscribers to provide their email ID and some names and some other credentials so that they can subscribe to your newsletter. Newsletter means the email that you send to your customers. So in order to capture the detail of the customers who wants to subscribe to your platform or to your newsletter, there is a form which is present in the website. So with the help of this form section, we can build same very beautiful and very elegant forms with the help of GetResponse that we can very easily use in the website, from where a user can provide their credentials and the details to us, and that details would be coming back to the GetResponse, which we can later on use in order to get back to our customers, in order to either contact them or send them email of any offer or any new stuff which is coming out there. So in order to make a form, we need to just click on this section, create form. So after clicking on this create form, the options of creating the form would be coming in front of me. We generally in GetResponse, the biggest benefit that we get is there are a lot of templates which are already present. So if you wish to make a customized form or any template or any kind of design, then you can, there is an option even from where you can design it from the plain, either from HTML or using some builder applications. Or you may even choose some of the from one of the lot of templates which is already being provided from the GetResponse side. So designing is something which you can choose. If you are finding the designs which is being provided from the GetResponse side sufficient enough to go ahead, you can choose, or else if you wish to build from this or from HTML, you're having any specific kind of form that is being used in your website or certain kind of layout which your brand is following, so you can do it the same from here. Else I would suggest to select the templates which is about to appear. And I think my internet is slow, which is taking it a lot of time to appear. Right, it's slowly appearing in front of me. Right, so as you can see, the entire form has appeared in front of me. Now among the layouts which is appearing, I can choose any of the layout in order to use it in my website. So in order to, for the testing purpose, I am choosing this layout. So the moment I'll hover the mouse over the layout, I can see an option coming as use template. So if I need to use any template, I just simply need to click on that element as use template, and moment I've selected on use template, I will be redirected to another screen where I would be having an option to even edit the form and even put whatever kind of form or elements do I want. So as you can see right now, the monster is just editing my template, and in a few minutes only the form will be appearing. Right, so as you can see, the form has appeared in front of me, and I can edit every element which is present in this form. Suppose I want this logo or this text to be a little bit upward or in a smaller size. You can see the moment I've clicked on this, the small square box has appeared. So I can simply squeeze it a little bit and just put it wherever I want. Right, I can see the size a little big, so I'll select the text between the form field only and reduce it. So if I need to reduce the form text size, so I just simply need to select it, and you can see out here on the right hand side I'm having the size, so I can simply click on the size reduce. So the moment I'm reducing the size, the text out here is becoming smaller and smaller. Now if I need to add more elements, like I'm having name and email ID, if I want to add something more out here, as you can see on the right hand side there is an option of add field. I just simply need to click on add field, and all the other options are appearing in front of me. I can pick and choose any options. For example, suppose I need to have a mobile number as well in my field. So before having that, let's create some space for the mobile number. Like I'm having name and email ID, and in between this both only I would be putting the mobile number option. So I'm just selecting it, dragging it and dropping in wherever I want. So as you can see, now I'm having name, phone number and email ID, and out here it's coming as let's go. If you need to change this as well, select this, go to style, and you can change whatever way or whatever kind of stuffs you want to make changes inside it. Considering that this is the funnel form that I want to make, and once this is being made, then there is an option on the right hand side top to publish it. So I can simply click on it and publish this form. Once I'll publish this form, I would be getting a JavaScript which I can use to paste wherever I want it on my website. So just a moment where the JavaScript is getting generated. Perfect. So I can see the JavaScript code is coming in front of me like this. You just need to select the entire JavaScript. I've copied it, and the next thing that I need to do is I need to go to the pages of my website. So I'll just open my website and I'll try to make a sample page in order to show. So this is a pages section, so I'll make a new page, and in this page I'll be putting the form. So wherever I'll put the form, at the same place the code or the form will start appearing in front of me. So let's just see the practical interface, how we can use this form field. So let's close this thing, and I'll just edit it with Elementor. Now it will be redirected to the front end of the website, from where I can just drag and drop the elements whichever I want on the pages. Right, so I will make it like 2 column, and the first column I'll put some text out here so that I can write or ask people to fill the form. So I've just dragged and dropped the text module over the first column, and moment I'll just drag it, see the sample text is appearing in front of me, which I can change from here. So I'll say kindly fill the form to subscribe to the newsletter. So now this is the form or simple text that I have filled. Now out here let's have some other module. Right, now this was the sample text module that we had. Now in order to use the code out here, let's just search for codes, or if I'm not able to search, you just can simply paste here code, and you can see the short code option is appearing in front of me. So I'll just drag the short code and drop out here, and the short code I need to paste the JavaScript which I have copied from there. So moment I have dropped the Java code, you can see the form is appearing in front of me out here, right? So this is how this form can be made. So wherever I would be embedding, or wherever I would be pasting the form, so at the same place or at that point only the form would be appearing in front of us. I hope this form embedding of a form or something, how to use the form of our GetResponse is clear to you all. So in order to, I'm again repeating, in order to have this form, I can simply copy this form and paste it in the website wherever I want. Suppose even I want this form below here. So what I need to do is I can simply go here and add another module in this section, where I can add again. If I'll paste the code, the form would be appearing in front of us. So let's just show it again practically. I'll say I need a code, so I just drop this code out here. So this code module is here. If I'll paste the code here, and you can see the same form is appearing in front of me. So again, I'm saying if I wish, wherever I wish to have the form, I can simply copy and paste the code out there to have the form prepared. So this was how we can use the form option of the GetResponse. Once it is done, we can click on go to the form list. Now let's test whether this form field is even working or not, and whether it is able to capture the details if anyone is providing out there. So in order to test that, let's again go to the form field, and this time we will just publish this page. As of now, I haven't given the name to the page because it is just a sample page to see whether our page is working or not. Now the website of our is live, so let's just have a preview how it is looking right now. So this is the form field which is appearing. Now let's just put some detail inside it. So I'm saying my name is Guru, and my mobile number is I'll take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 0. So this is 10 numbers. My email ID is guru007@gmail.com. Now let's just register here and check whether my name is registered there or not. So I can see this is tick mark, so I suppose my name must have been gone there. So in order to check, I need to go back to my GetResponse and just go to the dashboard of your GetResponse, and out here in the dashboard we can see at the top there is an option of list. So I'll just click the list, and you can see there is a 2 number appearing out in my list. Let's just check which are these 2 numbers or these 2 contacts. So first one is Kunal, that's me only, right? That I am the default subscriber. And second one is Guru, the one which I've just subscribed, and even you can check the date and the IP address, and more important is the source. So as I was acquired from form which is present on my website, so it is telling the source as form. So from here only, so we can capture more and more details. So it shows that my form field is working completely fine. So out here, if any person is coming down to my website and if he's filling up these details, so for sure I would be getting those details out here. So this was the part how we can integrate a form on our website. Now let's just dive down to the second part of GetResponse. So till now we have learned how to make a form and how to embed the form in the website, WordPress website of our own. Now the next thing that we would be covering out here is how to make a newsletter. So newsletter is nothing but an email that is being sent to the subscribers or to any list which is present with us. So that in terms of email marketing, it's not called email, it is called as a newsletter. So in order to make a newsletter, so we just need to click out here, and similarly, just like we had an option of pre-made templates in terms of making a form, we are having an option of newsletters, pre-made newsletters also that we can do. Now if I talk about the first thing which is coming in front of me is subject line. Now for the subject line, you can just check another video of mine where I have very detailed way I have explained how many kinds of subject line are there and how we can use these subject lines more effectively and efficiently. Now talking about using the subject line, so let's just make a subject line. I'll say hi,
And now I need to personalize that. I suppose I want the name of the user to come in the subject line, so I'll go on this option, I'll click here and I'll select for the name. I can see here the first name. So suppose this email ID is, this email is coming to me, so it will be showing hi Kunal, and whatever statement I would be writing after that. Suppose I'll say hi Kunal, we are coming in, and I want to use the name of the city where he is, so you can see the city is coming even, right? So I'm going to say that hi Kunal, I'm coming in Delhi, right? So what I'm trying to show you from this is you can make a very beautiful text or very beautiful heading in order to make users more engaged with that, and it will help you in increasing the open rate of your emails, right? So once I have made a heading out of it, let's move to the second option, that is recipients. Whom do I want to send this thing? So suppose I clicked and I want to send everyone who is present in this list of mine. So I'll just select the list name and add. So the list is being selected. Now the last thing is like the design, the newsletter or the email that we would be sending from our email ID or from this GetResponse. So in order to create a new email from here, we just simply need to click on design message. Once I've clicked on this design message tab, all the pre-made layouts, a huge number of pre-made layouts will be coming in front of me, which I can use to make, or which I can use to send with some modification or changes inside it to my subscribers. So let just the forms get downloaded in front of me. As you can see, there are huge number of forms which is present, and same goes in this as well. If I need to use any of the templates, I just simply need to click on use template. So I'm just waiting for the forms or these templates to appear in front of me. Alright, so the form has appeared just in front of us. So we can select any of the form or the template which is appearing in front of me. So just to take a sample, I am just selecting this template or this form in front of me. So once I've selected this form, let this complete layout get loaded so that I can edit the same before sending it to the users. So as you can see, it is just getting loaded in front of me. And here is a form. So it's a complete stuff has already been written. If suppose I need to change certain thing, I can simply click there and I can edit whatever I want to edit in that section. Suppose if I need to edit the text, I can just simply click here and edit the text. Suppose I need to change this images or the button or anything, whatever I want to change or edit, I can very easily change or edit from here. Fine. In case if I want to add certain things, I can even add the elements from here. Now suppose the whatever stuff that we were preparing out here is just up to the mark and I don't want anything to do added up, or if suppose I want to add an image or a text or something like that, or a social icons, I can just include it out here. I just simply need to hold it, drag it and drop it out here, and that thing will be appearing, Like I've just added an image module. I can just browse the image, or suppose if I've added certain section which I don't want, I can simply click here and delete that section even. Now considering that the design that we wanted to make is completely done, so I won't be much of trying or going into the design part, because I'm trying to show you the functionalities out here. So let's just test how this email will be in the spam checker. So the biggest advantages of GetResponse is that, as you can see, when I have just hovered the mouse over text and preview on the right hand side, and the drop down, it is coming in front of me as a spam checker. So spam checker lets us know that is there any problem in the email and where will it land. So as I can see, the spam checker results is green, it is good to go, and the email of mine would be for sure going either in the update section or in the main section of the Gmail. Now seeing that everything is good, so now let's just continue. As you can see in the right hand side top, there is a next button, so click on next, and this template will be saved. And as you can see, the template is getting saved, and here is the template appearing. Right, it's good to go. Now once the template is appeared and is good to go, now we need to just send it. Either we can send it immediately, or we can even schedule it, right? So if I need to use the perfect timing, I can use the perfect timing option, or I can even use make it done. Perfect timing basically is a small AI of GetResponse, which based on a previous experiences predicts a perfect time or a good time when majority of your lists are opening the email. Based on that understanding of GetResponse, he will try to reframe or redesign the timing when it should be gone or should be going to your audiences. So once these all kind of designing is being done, now let's just continue to the next step. Now as I can see, the send button is not active. It means somewhere I am missing on one of the other field, which ideally I should have completed earlier. Yes, now you can see the recipient is not green, means I have by mistake skipped out selecting, or I might have unselected the recipients. So I need to click here, Guru, and click on add. Now once I have selected the recipients, probably now it should appear. Yes, now you can see now the send message button is appearing in front of me. Just let's continue by clicking on the send message. And once I've clicked on the send message, another screen would be coming where it would be asking me or showing me the entire details of what is happening and to whom it is going. So yes, you can see the entire newsletter out here, and which is going to this email ID, and you want to send some another message open live or something like that. Or if you wish, you can stop it, don't send the message right now, because it says that within 35 seconds it will be sent, right? Now let's view the message online. So view the message online gives us an option to see how the message would be appearing when it would be delivered. So this is how my entire message would be looking when it would be delivered to the users on their email boxes. So I'll just see the message open live. Now when I've clicked on the see the message open live, I am being redirected to the another interface where I would be getting the statistics of the users the moment the email is being delivered, which all location the email is being opened. So as you can see now, the 0% have gone till 100%. It means that whatever list whatever number of list of emails that was present on my list, the email has been sent to 100% audience, but still neither of them has opened nor it is clicked. So ultimately that was my email ID only where I have which I have provided, so it is not showing anything where it is being clicked or not. So but if you are having any live statistics and if they are sharing or doing something, you can track of the entire globe at one go with the help of GetResponse. So this is again a feature which is present in GetResponse only, and in such a very detailed manner. So now let's go back to the home page, and let's see a few of more statistics about the same. So this was how we can make a complete newsletter on GetResponse and even integrate it. And you can see on the right hand side of mine now the newsletter section is also appearing. It is showing that no one has opened and neither anyone have clicked on it. So if I need to just check, I can simply click out here and see this is the newsletter for which the statistics have been shown. And if you want to see the more elaborative statistics, you can simply click on the edit button, and later on we'll be seeing how we can see these statistics even. Now once the newsletter is being done, now we will be going to the third options. We will be covering these two options a little bit later, or let's just start with this option, add contact. Now add contact is an option through which we can add the people in the list of ours. Suppose we are having an email list of 1000 persons whom I need to send the newsletter or email, and I need to import those contacts on my list out in this GetResponse. So I can use this field. Either I can click add contacts here, and again indirectly I would be redirected towards the list of here, or in case if I need to again add the contacts, either I can click here or I can straight away go to the list option. So in list option right now I'm having this list, and you can again see here is an option of add contact appearing. So either you're clicking there or you're clicking here, you can add the contacts very easily. So let's just show me how to add a contact. So when clicking on add contact, the first option which it is asking me is in which list do I want to add the contact. So as of now I'm having only one list in front of me, so I'll be clicking on this only, and the first option which is coming is one by one I need to write manually, or I'm having an Excel sheet which I can import it from here. Either I can just upload the Excel sheet on this GetResponse platform in order to import all the contacts, and suppose if I'm having one or two contact or smaller number of contact which I can enter just manually, I can just select here. So once I've selected this one by one manual contact, the first option which is coming is the email ID. Suppose the email ID I'm having is Kunal Jha 117@gmail.com. Suppose this is the email ID on the one which I want to add up, and second the name of the person is Kunal Kumar. If you wish to add a cell phone number, you can, or if you need to add some other, if there is any more details, you can simply select it and add it from here, right? And suppose there is only two fields and the email ID is not present out there, you can even remove this field by clicking here. So as of now I'll be just simply removing this field because I'm just capturing name and email ID. And after that I have to confirm that I have permission to add this person in my list. By confirming this, you are giving an assurance to the platform, that is GetResponse, that you are not trying to do the spamming. Spamming means you won't be sending an email to a person who have not opted out to receive an email from you. If this platform comes to know that that the person whom you're sending the email, he have not opted out, then your emails will be considered as spamming. The way that these platforms comes to know that whether the spamming is done or not is when people starts unsubscribing to your newsletters. Moment people start unsubscribing, it is a simple meaning that they have not opted for your email. So I just need to select I have permission to add this person in my list. Once I've selected that, I just simply need to click on add contact. Moment I have added the contact, it is shown that contact queued for adding. Now let's just go back and check whether the new name has been added or not. So as of now there was 2, now you can see it has gone till 3 in number. Let's just check. what are these three contact details coming in front of us, and here it is. You can see Kunal Kumar has been added, and even you can see the source I am added manually. So even just by seeing the list of yours, you can very easily understand from where these informations are coming, whether it is being through the form or through manually it is being added in the list of mine. So this is how we can use the contact option which is present in the GetResponse. Suppose if I need to make an autoresponder, so then I need to click this button. An autoresponder basically means that when a user have subscribed to your channel, and on a daily basis, you must have even experienced, you are receiving emails on a daily basis if you have subscribed to any newsletter. Suppose I have subscribed to any of the blogging platform or any website, then there would be a schedule after which I receive an email on my registered email ID. It doesn't mean that any person is sitting and every day he is sending an emails to all the registered person. What it means, there is an automatic system which triggers the emails to all the person whose name is present in the lead. So this process where automatically an email is being triggered to the person from the system, that is called as autoresponder. Now let's dive inside to learn how to make an autoresponder.
In order to make an autoresponder, the first thing that we need to do is click just here. So when we have clicked on here, the first thing that it will be coming in front of me is the details about the days and to whom I would be sending. So as you can see, the first detail which is coming in front of me is the day. The day 0, as you can see, the default date is day 0. The day 0 means the very same day when a user is subscribing. That is called as day 0. Suppose if today I have subscribed, so today is day 0 for me, and tomorrow it will be day 1. So by assigning or doing the work on day 0, it means that you are trying to send the newsletter on the same day when a user is subscribing to your platform. After you have set the day, on the right hand side you can see it's written out here, same time as the sign up time. Means a moment the people are signing up, you want to send the person the email at the same time, or you want to send them at a delay with, or exactly at. A delay with means with how many hours of delay do you want to send them the message, and exactly at means at whatever time they are signing up, exactly at the same time, whatever time you have assigned, they would be receiving the newsletter. So in majority of the cases, at the same time is the one which is being opted out with a brand, so that even if you are signing up at night 12 o'clock, you will receive the email at the same time. After that, there is an option of selecting the days on which you want to send the newsletter. Suppose if you have unchecked any day, so on that day the email won't be sent to the person, right? So apart from this, the next option which is coming in front of me is from which email ID do you want to send them the email. So as this is a trial account and we have created the account from this email ID, so right now I can select this email ID only. But suppose if you have purchased the account and you're having the full access of GetResponse, so it gives you a facility of adding other domain URLs or domain email IDs as well, from which you would like to or you can send the newsletter. Once I've selected the email ID, then the next thing which is coming is again the subject line. The subject line acts very similar to the newsletter when we were designing. So indirectly, if I talk about in autoresponder also, we are sending the emails only, the newsletters only. So you can make a specific heading, like suppose because this is kind of a welcome email, so I'll say I'll just welcome the person, welcome, I'll write his name out here, I'll take his first name, I'll give a little space between welcome and his name. So suppose it is my name, so it's saying welcome Kunal to the world of
digital marketing. Or even you can write, rather than saying welcome Kunal, I'll say thank you, and I'll again use his name. Thank you Kunal for subscribing to our channel. So moment anyone is just subscribing to our channel, he will receive an email with this subject line. And after that, the email that he would be receiving can be designed from here. Out here in Autoresponder, there are two ways of designing an email. Either you can make an email from scratch, or even you can use an email that is already been built. That is, we have already made some email. So like when we were making a newsletter, so at that time we have made an email only. So we can either use the email that we have made in the newsletter, or we can make an email from scratch. So let's just this template gets loaded, and then we'll confirm, we'll see both the options. So once this is loaded, so I can simply go here to, I can simply go to existing message. In existing message, we can see the same template which we have made while we are making the newsletter. So suppose if I want to use the same, I can even copy the content, or if I need to make some new content, I can use it from here. So I'll click on copy content, and you'll see the same newsletter will appear in front of us. Now once it has appeared, that's perfect. So the same newsletter is appearing, and I'll say click on next, and you can see the newsletter that we have made just now is appearing here, saying you're good to go. And then we can just click on save and publish. Now this email, it means that this email is created, and the moment anyone now would be subscribing to my newsletter, he or she will be receiving this email as the welcome email. Now suppose you want to design a complete set of email for 1 week. So now this is day 0. Now we need to make for day 1. So in order to add another newsletter or another autoresponder for day 0, we just simply need to click here, autoresponder. Once I've clicked out here, so earlier it was day 0, now I can make it, delete the day 0 and make it 1. Now it is day 1, and then we can again repeat the same steps and add a same new newsletter from here. By this we can keep on adding as many newsletters as much you want on this autoresponder, so that whenever anyone is coming or anyone is subscribing to your newsletter, he or she will be continuously receiving all those options in their email. So this was the understanding about how an autoresponder works. So till now, on an average, we have completed all the basic parts of GetResponse under email marketing topic. Hope this entire video was clear. In the next video of ours, we would be going little bit in depth about email marketing, and we would be seeing some more features and functionalities, something like conversion funnel, a landing page, a survey forms, and something like a webinar. How we can use and do everything with the help of GetResponse. Thank you guys, and happy learning.